Hi everyone, my name is Andres Morales and I'm your local real estate broker. In the following video, I got together with a local nonprofit by the name of Neighborworks, presenting some powerful down payment assistance programs available for Orange County, California. I hope you enjoy the information, and please stay tuned through the entire video so you can get some really good tips on how to utilize these down payment assistance programs in order to increase your purchasing power. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Goal is to getting families transition toward home ownership. And so today's objectives, we're going to really focus on promoting and expanding resources in the housing industry, highlight programs paving the way toward first-time home buyers particularly. And then of course, due with COVID-19, and everybody would agree, is that the importance of education is pivotal. And we really focus at Neighborworks Orange County on education via homebuyers education courses and pre-purchase counseling. And of course, networking is so important. And so for us, it's leveraging resources and collaborating. And so as Andres alluded to, we have been partnering and Andres and other realtors and members from NAREP and other agencies volunteer and present at our homebuyers education course. So who is Neighborworks Orange County? We are a nonprofit HUD-approved counseling agency. At the end of the day, our goal is to help families transition toward home ownership, but not only transition toward home ownership, but also sustain home ownership. There's a statistic that was done by Neighborworks America, and the statistic says that 2/3 of families that go through either homebuyers education or pre-purchase counseling are less likely to default in their home. And so we at Neighborworks Orange County are no stranger to the work that we do. We've been in this arena for the past 44 years. The lines of services that we offer at Neighborworks Orange County is homebuyer education, which, as I mentioned, we do virtual homebuyers education courses, and we've been offering this since COVID-19. We've seamlessly transitioned from in-person to virtual, and as a matter of fact, once we return to some normalcy, we will be offering both a hybrid of a virtual and in-person. And then, of course, we offer the eHome America platform. We only suggest for home buyers to take this class if the lending institution has approved to take the eHome America platform. And then, of course, pre-purchase counseling. This pre-purchase counseling is offered through our team at Neighborworks Orange County. And what we do, bottom line, is we sit down with families and we do a thorough assessment. It is free. We do a soft pull credit report, and we provide individuals with a thorough assessment of where they're at, if folks are deemed mortgage ready, if they're eligible for down payment programs, understanding the affordability, and then, of course, walking away knowing what down payment programs they may be potentially eligible for. And of course, other lines of services that we offer are financial capability classes, where we provide financial literacy courses to other nonprofit organizations. We do credit development sessions, credit review. We sit down and we do soft pulls and go over credit reports with individuals. And then HECM counseling. This is something that we've seen an uptick. We provide the required HECM counseling, or if someone is thinking of a reverse mortgage loan, we do offer the HECM counseling. And then, of course, the lending services that offer our down payment programs to individuals. Down payment programs, we always tell families that it's very exciting once they are starting to think about purchasing a home, but the terminology is also extremely important. We actually encourage folks that once they're starting their journey into home ownership, to dedicate a notebook to write down questions. If there's terminology that they don't understand, that it's okay to ask. And of course, the importance of down payment programs is the vast majority of programs that are offered are primarily geared for first-time home buyers, and which, by the way, our definition of first-time home buyer is someone that has not owned a home in the last 3 years. And I just want to add to the first-time home buyer that, within Neighborworks Orange County, we are seeing a higher percentage of individuals that have been coined as the boomerang population. These are folks that have lost their home to a short sale or a foreclosure some years back, and now they're returning and they are reclassified as first-time home buyers. And then the benefit is that they're also eligible for down payment programs. With that is understanding the area median income, because there are certain guidelines and criteria to be eligible for down payment programs. And so understanding the area median income. At Neighborworks Orange County, we do have programs for folks that are eligible for programs that are below, if families, excuse me, are below 80% of the area median income. But you know, there's also misconceptions that it's only individuals that are less than 80% of area median income are eligible for programs. And that's really a misconception. There are programs for individuals that are above 80%. And then with us, it's above 80% and below 120 that are eligible for down payment programs. One of the requirements is to attend a HUD-approved home buyers education course, whether it's with us or a sister organization, that's fine, as long as a HUD-approved course is checked off the list. Understanding and meeting the guidelines for down payment programs, it's so important. And of course, understanding if down payment programs are grants or loans. And let me transition into one of the programs that we offer. And this is probably one of the most popular programs by far. For those realtors that are familiar with the programs, understand that there have been changes with the WISH program. And the WISH program is offered through the Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco. And this is for individuals that are below the 80% of the area median income. And then, of course, must be a first-time home buyer. The WISH program, what it is, it's a 4-to-1 match, and it's up to $22,000. And so the gist of it is, if I am interested in the WISH program, as long as I have $5,500, hopefully more, being that the way that the climate is now, and if someone is below 80%, you're eligible for $22,000. So, you know, given that you already have your $5,500, and if you are eligible, now you have $27,500 that could go toward your down payment. The WISH program is forgiven over 5 years. And so every year, 20% is deducted. At the 5th year, the $22,000 is fully forgiven. The WISH program is a first mortgage with an approved lender only. The WISH program, the way that this works is it must be with a fully executed contract. So, you know, the WISH program, as I mentioned, is extremely popular. Last year, the WISH was released in April, early April, and the funds were replenished by August. Being that the way that the climate is now, we anticipate that these funds are going to be depleted a little bit faster. There is no wait list. It's on a fully executed loan is the way that the WISH program will be granted to a home buyer. The Cal Home program is a program also that Neighborworks Orange County offers. It says 80% or below of the area median income. And it is based on need. So, you know, for the vast majority of families, we are seeing that they are eligible for the entire amount of $57,500. You are required to be a first-time home buyer. With the Cal Home program, there is a 3% minimum of the borrower's contribution. And then, of course, the Cal Home is a loan. It's a 3% simple interest loan. The principal and interest is deferred. However, you know, in full disclosure is if someone can pay, there are no prepayment penalties. And then with the Cal Home program, the property must be purchased in Orange County. So just to give you an idea, let's just say that I am eligible for the WISH program. If I'm 80% or below, then I could potentially be also eligible for the Cal Home program. So you can bundle certain programs. And so you could bundle the Cal Home and the WISH program. being that you do meet all the guidelines and the criteria. We also have the Keys to Door 2 program. Now, the Keys to Door program is, you see that the AMI is a little different. So this AMI is if you are below the threshold of 120% of the area median income. It is based on need, and it's up to $15,000 that could be used. You do also have to be a first-time home buyer. Again, with a 3% minimum borrows contribution. It is a 3% interest loan. It is interest not assessed for the first 5 years and payment deferred. However, going back to if you can pay, prior to the 5 years, then you don't no longer, you have to wait, or you're not paying the interest. You can bundle Wish, you can bundle Cal Home, you can bundle Keys to Door, given that you do meet the criteria. We have also the DAISY program, which is 2% of the purchase price. It's a maximum of $10,523. We are seeing families purchase one unit. Rarely we see individuals that are purchasing a 2-unit or a multi-unit, which is up to $13,475 of down payment. It's a 0 interest loan, and it's forgiven over 3 years. And it's only eligible for the first trust deed grow, meaning that it's Luther Burbank Savings is the entity that does offer the DAISY program. My Home, this is a Cal HFA. We are approved to do Cal FHA loans in-house, and this is a My Home program. This is geared for first-time home buyers. It's lesser of 3% or $11,000 of the purchase price or appraised value if it's a conventional loan, or lesser of 3.5% or $11,000 of the purchase price or appraised value if it's an FHA. So you see the difference between if it's a conventional loan or an FHA loan, and it is a 2% interest rate loan. The income limit in Orange County is if the gross income is less than $203,000, you're eligible for My Home. A little different than the mentioned down payment programs, where you do have to meet in at least a median income. And then, of course, there's no purchase price, no max purchase price for My Home. And I do want to say that the interest on this was just recently changed from a Cal HFA. They just sent a press release on this. And then we also have the SIP program, which is geared, again, for first-time home buyers. It's 2 or 3% of the base loan amount, 0 interest rate loan, and it's only to be used for closing costs. So someone could get the My Home and then also be eligible for the SIP and utilize this for the closing costs. And then the guidelines is, as long as the gross income is below $203,000, you're eligible in Orange County, and there is no max price. In some situations, you can bundle, as I mentioned, the ZIP and the My Home, and then you can bundle the programs that we offer, which is Wish, Cal Home, and our Keys to Door. You cannot bundle all of the programs. And then, of course, the Platinum program, which is up to 5% of the first mortgage note loan amount. There's no income limit if it's an FHA loan. And then 80% of the area median income or below if it's a conventional. So you do have to meet the guidelines. Fully forgiven after 3 years, and it's not limited to first-time home buyers. So this is great for individuals that are, where you have couples where one is not a first-time home buyer, but one is. This is where this program can definitely benefit for someone that is thinking of purchasing a home. I just wanted to focus on a couple of frequently asked questions that we ask, because this is really important. the way that our down payment programs work is there is, for anybody that's going to be on the loan application, means that those individuals are going to be living in the home. I don't think that any down payment programs are in the business of, having, individuals or families being investors. In all of the down payment programs do require that the families do reside in the home. There is they do confirm that families are in the home, that they do reside, and so there are no cosign. Bottom line, it's individuals that are going to be on the loan will reside in the home. Can down payment program assistance programs be bundled? Absolutely, given that you meet all the criteria. However, I do want to specify that, I always say follow the strictest guidelines, marrying the importance of pre-purchase counseling with down payment programs. We want to make sure that individuals have very little debt, and we stress the importance of less debt you have, more house you can buy. And so this is why we really emphasize the importance of pre-purchase counseling, so that way first-time home buyers do meet guidelines and they're able to take advantage of programs. What if someone walks in and say, I already have a pre-approval and they want to access our down payment programs? So unfortunately, we would have to start the process all over with Neighborworks Orange County, with the lending team, and to be able to have access to the down payment programs. And can I take any homebuyer education course? We have had folks that have been proactive and taken the eHome America. However, guidelines is that they want them to take either the virtual or in person. So we definitely want to guide families and make sure that they take the appropriate course. Safest route is to take the virtual course. That would be the safest route. And then also, all applicants must meet all the required criteria for down payment programs. And so, having credit score of 640 and higher, having 3 trade lines with at least a 2-year history, and of course, the higher the credit score, the better. We are seeing individuals that are emerging from academics that do not have a 2-year work history. And so being that if someone does show that they were in school and they show that they are working in the industry that they have graduated from, that is a way that it is accepted as long as they are in the industry that they graduated. And then of course, the student debt, we definitely calculate that, and I assume that all partners that are in the lending industry do. We are seeing a handful of individuals that are working in certain industries where the debt is forgiven. We ask them to have some type of documentation to confirm. And then we always get asked, can we use our 401k for down payments? You can. We always have families or an individual to talk to the representative to make sure that they understand the what happens after they take money out of the 401k. And can I use monetary gifts toward down payments? You can use monetary gifts toward down payments as long as they meet all the specified criteria. So with that is when they are working with the lending department for the lending team to guide individuals. So by far, these are probably the most frequently asked questions that we get. And then of course, one that we don't have here, but we're seeing is that first-time homebuyers are also working with certain city entities. So for example, we have been having families that are working or interested in particular down payment programs from the city of Santa Ana, city of Garden Grove, because they also offer their down payment programs. And those entities do require folks to attend a homebuyer's education course. And then also, asking those questions if they can bundle. I know the city of Santa Ana does accept a pre-approval, and then also our down payment programs and theirs. And so we can definitely share the contact of the city of Santa Ana with folks, and I'll pass that on. So, in a nutshell, the next steps is we definitely want to take advantage of the services that we provide here at Neighborworks Orange County via the pre-purchase counseling line of service that we offer, and then the home buyer education. And just to give you, in a nutshell, the importance of the home buyer education, we do charge a fee of $25 per person at our home buyers education course. But if we were to put a dollar amount, each individual is investing about $1,500 worth of their investment. So we're getting to know the process of navigating the home buying journey successfully, right? And then of course, we do have a CRM system where folks create an account, they gather the documentation, and then we then outreach to individuals. So that's what the next steps is if someone is looking to see any of our line of services, and then continue from there. Here's my contact information, not only for myself, but also for the team. If in general there are any questions, you have my email address, and then of course info@nwoc.org and our phone number.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found this information valuable. If you have any additional questions about down payment assistance program, I highly recommend for you to reach out to Neighborworks of Orange County. They can be found at www.nwoc.org. Now, they're a HUD-approved nonprofit organization that are very helpful, and they're very trustworthy. I've done business with them for several years now. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below. And please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.